is Dan Dix here, reporting for Press for Truth, and today I just wanted to remind everyone to always keep in mind that as soon as these events unfolded that day, the narrative was already set, and the establishment media played by the rules. Whatever happened in Orlando, the answer, according to the ruling elite, is an expansion of government power and a restriction of our individual liberties, especially over the ownership of firearms. Muslims, of course, are used as a scapegoat, where the real answers lie in the sketchy relationships that federal agencies make with some of these lone wolf psychopaths. Or in this case, a gay Muslim Democrat. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. We also know that the Orlando shooter, Omar Mateen, was on the FBI's radar because he was interviewed by them multiple times. And he even had an FBI informant assigned to him for 10 months. Because scapegoating Muslims empowers ISIS by making it appear as if the U.S. is at war with Islam. And just like 9/11, the Orlando shootings will justify all types of police state surveillance and attempts at gun control. But the FBI couldn't stop this guy. So, what's the point? Or did the feds contribute to this event? Did this happen on purpose for the desired reaction from the American public? They say Mateen claimed allegiance to ISIS and that he had a connection to a known ISIS recruiter. And his father, as I'm sure you've all now heard by now, that was a Taliban supporter who once actually ran as a candidate for the Afghan presidency. So this guy's obviously on the FBI's radar, and since the FBI have been in the business of creating homegrown terrorists that they then set up to catch later, well, they did indeed try to lure Omar Mateen into one of these terrorist plots. And so they actively did play a role in this event by fostering Mateen's frustrations and his radicalization with undercover stings. But this isn't the narrative that we're going to hear from the West. It's all been about gun control and mental illness, or that he was a closeted, self-hating homosexual. The fact is, Mateen passed all the background checks for his guns, and he was a licensed security guard. So more rules and regulations from the government are not going to help this situation. It's time we start investigating the governments ourselves. It's time we start to question everything about the corporate state system. It's really time for global non-compliance, and it's time for a real bottom-up peaceful revolution. If you appreciate our efforts here at Press for Truth, check out our shop. We got lots of PFT gear, or you can donate or join as a member here at PFT. We can't do this work without you, so thank you all so much for anyone who has contributed to our cause. And stay tuned, guys. We've got more video reports coming soon to pressfortruth.ca.